If you plan a trip to the Central European nation of Germany, you're certainly not expecting to see any pristine tropical beaches or picturesque waves. You'd have to visit a locale closer to the equator if you're seeking that kind of vacation. Or would you? What if you learned about a beautiful destination that featured everything from tropical temperatures to exotic animals, and it was in Germany? Would you go? Hopefully the answer is yes, because that's exactly the case. There's just one catch. If you ever find yourself in Germany and suddenly start itching to go someplace tropical, you might assume you're out of luck. The Central European nation isn't exactly replete with sunny beaches and palm trees, right? Wrong. Anyone who's been to the Tropical Islands Resort in Brandenburg, Germany can attest. While this place looks like something out of a science fiction movie, it's very real. Once you step inside though, it's nearly impossible to believe you're still in Eastern Europe. The resort is situated in an open field, and the usual temperature outside of it ranges between 30 and 60 degrees Fahrenheit, which is not the kind of climate that's appropriate for bathing suits. However, once inside, that's the only thing you'll want to wear. The resort is actually located in a former airship hangar that was once used to store a variety of enormous aircraft carriers. Now it houses hundreds of visitors looking for a tropical getaway in the most unlikely of places. The dimensions of this old hangar are quite impressive. Once named the Arium, the room is a whopping 1,200 feet long, 700 feet wide, and 350 feet high. With space like that, you can just imagine the size of the planes it used to carry. The hangar was purchased by a Malaysian corporation in 2003, and it's now dedicated to bringing an entire tropical experience to Northern Europe, from the temperatures to the wildlife. Believe it or not, the resort even houses flamingos. Where else in Germany are you going to find a place where you can sit on a sandy beach and watch a group of exotic flamingos hang out nearby? The answer is nowhere, of course. In fact, it's home to the largest indoor rainforest in the world. It's amazing to think that you no longer need to plan a vacation to a tropical island in order to see everything the rainforests have to offer. The internal temperature stays at a cozy 78 degrees. The company that runs the resort doesn't want people to suffer in sweltering heat, but they also want to make sure it's warm enough so guests can take advantage of all the great swimming and feel as if they're playing inside an actual rainforest, of course. Just in case some visitors want to stay for longer than one day, and most of them do, the resort offers overnight housing for an additional cost. The rooms are quaint and colorful, and they're located just a few feet away from all the tropical action. If you don't get enough swimming during the day, don't worry. The resort's pools are open late into the evening, so you can take a dip whenever you feel like it. And the night swimming is especially fun because of the glowing lights. There are plenty tropically themed bars and restaurants scattered throughout the hangar as well. Each one has its own special menu full of cocktails and food. The best part? They're all open late. So after you spend the day on the sand, you can party well into the evening. The overnight housing is arranged to look like a cozy tropical village that surrounds the swimming area. Guests can stay for as long as they like. It's hard to visit and only stay for one day. The tropical life is simply too awe-inspiring. In case you're wondering if there's a designated area for young children, you'll be happy to know that there is. This area boasts a huge pirate ship, a jungle gym, a racetrack with karts, and a shallow pool so the kiddies can splash around safely. The pools are designed in such a way that they almost resemble the lazy river rides at traditional water parks. The depths vary and guests can make their way from one pool to another quite easily. The whole thing is so big, it never feels like it's too crowded either. The resort also boasts a number of incredible water slides